It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Tuesday, May 26, 2020 at 7 a.m. And welcome to Down on the Corner program. We are back live today after pre-recorded and some edited shows yesterday. Took the day off. Appreciate Scooter sitting down and doing some editing last Friday and got her done.
Feels like a Monday, but it's not a Monday.
I think it's harder being here on Tuesday after being off Monday.
I know, it's kind of weird.
I thought, do I really have to go in today?
And I had a busy Monday, so it's not like I got to kick back and just relax. It's kind of like, man, it'd been nice to just had a
14 racks of ribs in the cookery. Bet they were good, though,
They were good. They were good.
What'd you
nice
cook with
and
them?
tender. We did some tuna noodle salad and some corn on the cob I put on the smoker.
Yeah, oh yeah. You ever take potatoes and just kind of chop them up with onions and butter and put them on the grill and foil? Cook?
Yeah, the little foil pack things.
Yeah,
you bet.
man, yeah, we used to do that. Oh, man.
Especially when you camp, and those foil packs work out good.
Yeah, they do. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, on Scooter Callis. He's our director today. And we are brought to you by your hometown Sears store here in Mountain Home at 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191. The very best in home appliances, home entertainment, outdoor lawn equipment, tools, and anything else they've got in there. You know, and if you need it, they'll help you find it. You know, so talk to your hometown Sears store today. They're up and running today after the holiday and eager to serve you with the best appliances and service in town. Your hometown Sears store. Be sure to check out Scooter. Tell us about that the maintenance deal that they have going on.
They got maintenance agreements you can get on your mowers, your weed eaters, trimmers, anything outside related as well as inside. They got maintenance programs on your refrigerator, stuff like that, and help keep them running efficient and trying to save you money. And your appliances start getting bad and start getting out of whack, your electric bills start going up. So it really pays to have them running efficient.
It really does. Yeah. So check out your hometown Sears store at 1029 Highway 62. So you're thinking, now, where's that? Right behind Wendy's up on the hill. They're out in front of Physical Therapy Connection in the same parking lot vicinity as Orscheln's, in with Sherman Williams Paints. Sherman Williams faces west, Sears faces south. And stop by at lunchtime. That way you get downwind of Wendy's. Smells real good on the front porch of Sears. But seriously, your hometown Sears store, they're home-owned and operated right here in Baxter County, Arkansas. If you're outside the county, come on over. If you're up in Missouri, Howell County, Ozark County, folks, come on down. Love to have you. Shop at your hometown Sears store right here in Mountain Home. Your hometown Sears store, 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191. We're enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. You can do the same thing with 3 locations to serve you. One is off limits, I think, at right now at this point in time. But
I still haven't checked.
I haven't either. Bomber Boulevard. We're so efficient.
Slacker.
Bomber Boulevard and 62 East Plaza, the drive-throughs. That way you don't have to park, and walk in. Just,
They get you in and out. There is no doubt.
They'll do it. Bomber Boulevard and 62 East Plaza, Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. Mike and his staff do a great job at all 3 locations. Of course, they got the new coffee shop. It was just remodeled, finished right after the first of the year. Very nice little coffee shop there at the main lobby of Baxter Regional. And, of course, with the virus and everything, the precautions, we just wait for the hospital to say when it's good to come in. So we'll just wait on that. So in the meantime, 2 locations to serve you Brewed Awakening coffee. Well, actually 3. You can come down here and have a cup of coffee with me and Scooter sometime. We're at 1226 Commerce Drive. But Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. They have your mochas, your lattes, your frappuccinos, pumpkin spice, French vanilla, whatever you can. I think they'd even blend up peanut butter and wild onion if you come up with it, But seriously, the best coffee in town. They had a buttered latte on the
Foo-foo coffee.
Foo-foo coffees,
Foo-foo coffee.
This is good, straight truck driver coffee down here.
There you go.
It'll eat the tires off the rig if you spill it.
Extra strength.
Brewed Awakening coffee. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and the staff do a great job at all 3 locations, so be sure to pay them a visit. Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. You talk about a tough job, but they do it so well. When you have to deal with
They got a passion for what they do.
They do. That has to be called to do it. When you deal with the death of individuals, you have to deal with family members. It could be, of course, they're sad. There could be a little scatterbrain. What to do. Let rollers handle it.
They're there to truly make a difference. They're there to help you and make the whole situation a little bit easier.
Yeah. They know what to do. Sit down with them. Best thing to do is pre-plan. Have some elderly folks, mom, dad, grandpa, grandma. What's your plans? What do you got? Well, this is what we know. Let rollers handle it. They do it very well. Talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris. Anybody there can help you. Professional, caring, loving, and understanding. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state to serve you, with one in Memphis, Tennessee. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Great folks down there at Rollers, and just can't say enough good things about them. They sponsor the morning prayer each and every day. So let's pause now for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, 7 months from today will be the day after Christmas, and that seems so far away right now with all that's going on. So now the day after Memorial Day, I pray that we will always remember those that have given their lives to defend our freedom. But Lord, let us not forget those that served and survived, yet have perhaps health issues from the service of our country. Lord, we are so grateful and thankful for our veterans. I pray you bless and protect our veterans, keep them healthy, protect and bless our current military members and their families. But Lord, I want to thank you for our veterans, for the memory of those that we've lost, and thank you for our country, and may we always be one nation under God. My prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
brace yourself.
Dun, dun, dun!
Whoa.
The weather. Hey, that must have been that extra day thrown in there. Whoa. I don't know what it was.
Wow, that's either, let's see, was that Al Hurd or Winston Marsalis or Doc Severinsen? Maybe a little...
I'll pat myself on the back here in a minute.
Wow. A little Bobby Hackett in there, huh? Wow, my goodness. What a trumpet. Woo! Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora, the award-winning Z-Team. We appreciate Bob and Linda so much for their sponsorship of the weather. Check out the website, retiredarkansas.net. You can call them at 870-405-0793, retiredarkansas.net. We can take a peek at the White River. Hey, not bad.
No, you can see the river's a little dirty from all the runoff, but it's a pretty shot this morning.
That's not bad. You're looking into Baxter County, Arkansas, Cotter, Arkansas, a little sunshine there coming into the baseball park, the Railroad Museum right there. The bridge is on the left-hand side of the screen. Excuse me. You see the bridge? Is that bridge lights or reflection?
I think it's a reflection.
Could be the reflection, yeah. And so you see the clouds on the horizon. Center horizon screen would be basically the Missouri state line, Bull Shoals to the left side there. And 62-412 bridge on the left side of the screen right there among the trees and the river. Beautiful shot this morning. Now you can go to retiredarkansas.net and pull this up to the live webcam. There's a little camera icon, and you can click it throughout the day and save a picture of one of your favorite shots right there. In the meantime, while you're looking at retiredarkansas.net, you can take a look at all the listings through the multiple listing service. Of course, Bob and Linda Zadora can serve you not only in Arkansas, but also in Missouri. From Mountain View, Missouri to Gainesville and everywhere in between, then all the way down to Marshall and Mountain View and Calico Rock, Reese and everybody, the whole team's ready to go. The team's assembled and ready. So Arkansas or Missouri, give them a call, 870-405-0793. They need some listings. Think about upgrading, downsizing, whatever it may be, give them a call, 870-405-0793. It doesn't cost anything to talk.
No.
Say, well, we've been thinking, ... okay. Talk to them.
I will say this, though. If you're thinking about selling, be ready to sell because they are going.
They are going.
They are selling.
They are your full-time and a half real estate agents. I mean, they go all the time. It's just they stay busy, and they get the deals done. And the awards for customer service is unbelievable. They have the Pinnacle Awards and all kinds of awards for their outstanding service to all their clients. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team, for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793, retiredarkansas.net. And they bring you the morning weather each and every day. And right now we're looking at 68 degrees in Mountain Home, 66 at Harrison, it's 71 in Batesville, 70 at Salem, 68 at Calico Rock and Flippin and Marshall, 70 at West Plains, and around the region, St. Louis is at 69, while it's 73 in Poplar Bluff. Wow. 66 at Springfield, Missouri, but 43 in Watford City, North Dakota right now. Not too bad up there. Pretty nice.
That's summertime for them.
You bet. National radar, we got showers all throughout the country. We have them in Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, up in the UP of Michigan. You see the showers, they move on up into Canada. Then in the Midwest, well, there's one around Boise, Idaho that I missed right there. Then we have shower activity from Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, up into Iowa. Then you've got it in the southeast part of the country, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida. And so let's take a look at Arkansas real quick and see what we've got going on. A little bit of shower activity just passed through, getting just a hint, not like it was Friday. Remember Friday and all that rain?
Yeah. Last night
My goodness.
We got a downpour last night.
Wow. We got a green center stripe right here from Pine Bluff to Mountain Home. Well, right now it's going to be Pine Bluff to about Salem. It's moving south to north.
Looks like it's starting to move east to Mountain Home. So.
Yeah. The precip line goes south to north while the line of showers moving east. Then we got a little bit around Springdale, Fort Smith area right now. So highways affected will be 62, 412, east and west of Mountain Home. Excuse me. Interstate 49, Interstate 40 west of Little Rock, I-40 east of Little Rock. Not much going on right there. And then whatever it is down Pine Bluff, 530, I think it is down around Pine Bluff. I-30 really is not affected that much from Little Rock to Texarkana right now, nor is I-55 or 555 in the northeast part of the state. Highway 67, 167 have a little bit of shower activity around the Batesville area as you go north if you're going up to Batesville, and then Ash Flat where it splits, or on up to Pocahontas and Poplar Bluff, Missouri, and Highway 67. In the state of Missouri, we'll take a look here. They've got a little bit more activity going on in southwest Missouri at I-44 and 49. And let's see, Highway 60, 63, 160 all affected by these showers, as well as Interstate 70 from Jeff City back to Kansas City. A little bit of, well, you're going to be Highway 63 not too affected from West Plains to Rolla, but it could be later on. Anyway, the eastern part of Missouri and east central Missouri not too bad. Poplar Bluff, Sykeston, Fredericktown all the way into St. Louis. Southern Illinois in pretty good shape right now. See, I-24 at 57, Interstate 64, East St. Louis, Illinois, east. Looks like it's in good shape. I-57 and 70. Effingham, Vandalia, looking good right there. A little bit in Tennessee, south of the Nashville, Murfreesboro area. Murfreesboro getting a little bit of shower activity, but not too bad right now. Okay, what do we got? Flood watch. We have anything from a flood warning to a flood advisory to a flood watch. Heed the call. Be careful. Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, all with some type of flood watches and warnings. So just be careful out there, especially low water bridges. Okay, here we go. Rain all the way through Friday. They're saying heavy rain today, tonight, Wednesday. It's a 70 to a 90% chance for today, tonight, and Wednesday. Wednesday night, a 50% chance. Thursday goes from a 50 to an 80% chance on Thursday night down to 50. Friday, a 50% chance. And our temperature's not so hot this week. We warmed up pretty good last week, but right now we're looking at 76, 74 for highs, low in the low 60s. Checking iDrive Arkansas, we have a little bit of an accident, looks like right here. But we got accident on Highway 71, 3.2 miles north of US Highway 70, and it's just a little bit north of DeQueen. All lanes are affected. And I know we may not be going to DeQueen, Arkansas today, but I do this to show you how to navigate on iDrive Arkansas. You see a little bit of the precip right there. Missouri Department of Transportation, don't forget they've got Highway 201, which turns into Highway J in Ozark County, Missouri, replacing the Lick Creek Bridge. But if you're traveling up in Missouri, maybe going to Springfield or whatever, you're going to be going Highway 5 or whatever it may be sure to check be sure to check Missouri Department of Transportation. They call it MoDOT. And it comes up MoDOT map. And so you can check for flooding conditions, road construction, or whatever you need right there. And so, there you go. That's the road conditions and the weather. We'll take a look around the Arkansas COVID-19. We're looking at Baxter County, seven cases of COVID-19, 5 recoveries.
So they do have another one.
What do we got? Oh, allergy.
No. I'm talking about the cases.
The COVID, yeah.
We picked up another one, huh?
Yeah, we've got
2 active.
We've got 2 active. There's been 7 positives, 5 recoveries. Marion County is 1-1. Searcy County 6-6. Stone County 8-8. Izard County is 15 and 13. They got 2 current right now. Same thing in Fulton, 6 and 4. Your totals are 43. What would they call that? It'd be 43 positive with 37 recovered. And I went this morning and I ran all of the population of all the counties: Baxter, Marion, Searcy, Stone, Izard, and Fulton. 104,935 people. Out of 104,935 people, 43 people have been positive, with 37 out of the 104, almost 105,000 people recovered. So we've got some pretty good numbers right there. It's a low percentage. Allergy index for today, we are a 4.8 low to medium. Grasses, mulberry, and walnut. Tomorrow's predicted to be 6.6. And I'm sorry, let's see, I've read it wrong here. We're 6.6 today, 4.8 yesterday, with 4.1 tomorrow. Grasses, mulberry, and walnut. Oil prices jumping up a little bit, $34.09 a barrel, up 84 cents. And
that'll be good for some jobs there.
Yeah, you bet. It'll get it going again. Worldwide on the COVID-19, active cases in the world, 2.875 million. Out of that, 2.822 million are in mild condition, which is 98% of the active cases in the world. To put it in perspective, there's only 53,159 in the world that are serious or critical, and that would not even fill Razorback football stadium. They hold about 72 to 76,000. So if you took all the serious or critically ill due to COVID-19, you would not fill one of the smaller NCAA football fields. That'd be half full at Notre Dame. 50,000, they hold 100,000. So 2.875 active cases in the world, with 2.822 million, 98% in mild condition, 2% in critical condition. So we're doing pretty good on those numbers. Weather and all the updates brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. retiredtoarkansas.net. Quick break. Hope for All is here today. Good ministry going on in Mountain Home to help the homeless. So we're going to be talking with those folks here in just a few minutes. Stick around. Be right back. When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer, with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora of the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm. Be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call. 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI, MSI Trash Service. Small enough to know you and large enough to service you. Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau. Stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
721, Marilynn and Carolyn are here from Hope for All. Welcome.
Thank you.
And we got lots of notes, so let's get right to it. What do you got for us today?
Well, I'll begin, I guess. As you know, COVID has really hurt every organization, every business, and our Hope for All has really suffered because we don't have, we're not able to do any of our fundraisers because of the quarantine. Well, folks, people are still homeless. People are still in need, and
you all need help.
And we need help, just like everyone else.
How can we help?
Well,
can we mail it in?
You can mail in donations, of course you can, to Hope for All at 605 West 6th Street. We will, that'll go just for our expenses, but also, you know, even though this horrible rain, which we're all sick of right now, but probably everybody that's listening is sitting at home, and they have a shelter, and they're nice and warm in their bed, and they're dry, homeless
or not. You've been homeless last night.
I beg your pardon?
With all
the rains and everything, yeah.
There's a lot of folks camped under the bridges last night.
Camped under the bridges, camped in, you wouldn't believe, in next to dumpsters, you know, any kind of shelter that they can find. And they're wet. It's one thing to be just outside all the time, but when you're wet and you're outside and you have no place to go, no place to dry those clothes, no place, you know, it's even worse. So at Hope for All, you know, we cannot help a lot of people, but we can help some people. We have 2 facilities now. We have a man's house that holds 4, and we have a women and children family place, and it is currently housing a husband and wife with 3 children. So, and we do have, let me see, we have 2 more beds in that facility for a woman or women and child.
Wow. You know, while you're sitting here talking, I'm thinking, I don't know of the most uncomfortable feeling. It's got to be wet shoes, wet feet, and wet socks.
And no way to get them dry.
And no way to get them dry. I mean, your pants, your shirt can be wet, but I don't think there's anything more uncomfortable than wet feet, wet socks, and wet shoes.
Well, now, we have other organizations, of course, that help us. The Christian Clinic has let us have an office there. So when they get back open, their full opening, our folks can go to the Christian Clinic from 9 to 12. Give out their information to us. We will see how we can help them with either living facilities, supplies. Christian Clinic will also have a shower ministry there for them, but you need to
Really?
call and make
Oh, yeah.
a reservation because we're under COVID, restrictions. So the reservation keeps too many people from coming in at one time.
Wow.
And I bet Marilyn's got more information.
Well, you have to have time to disinfect between,
Yes.
Folks using the showers. Unfortunately, right now at this time, with First United Methodist Church, closed down, we can't have the shower ministry there, but we do plan on reinstating that also,
Sure.
so they'll have two options for showers. As far as COVID-19 affecting our homeless, so far we have only had one client that we think possibly had it. We kept him isolated. We had some generous donations to help us keep him in a motel room for quarantine. This was early in March, and so we tried to get him tested, but at that time they weren't testing anybody unless they were, older.
Even took him to Harrison. They turned him away, wouldn't test him.
And that was after 7 phone calls that got it arranged. And then the person had to take precautions to put him in her vehicle and drive him there, and she gets him there and they won't test him. So we're not 100% sure that he had it, but he did have all of the symptoms. He would message me at night and tell me how he was doing, and he had all the fluctuations like people have talked about, thinking he's getting over it, going back down, running the fevers, So we helped him as much as we could, and he did. He was a young man, so he got over it. One of the things that has helped a couple of our people, though, is that stimulus check that our president got in going for us, and so I helped some of those homeless, apply for that. And they received it. One man used it to fix his car, and he has been living at the house, at the men's shelter, Hope House, and so he has moved out this past week. He was able to, he's had a job, doing real well with that.
Good.
Use that money to get his car fixed. Yeah. And so now he has moved out to Independence, and we really believe he'll make it. He's doing really well. We have another man at the shelter that'll be moving out probably in this next week. He's had a job for several months now and is doing real well. Out at Hope House for this, since it's been open, we've had 9 clients there, and it's a monitored house, so we have a monitor there. And his name is Brooks Moore, and he works for the Salvation Army, and they actually sent him to us. He's doing a fantastic job mentoring these guys, helping them set up budgets and save their money. So we've had 9 there, and we've got 2 right now that are in the house. One is disabled, and we're trying to help him get his disability started. And the other is applying for jobs. We've had 5 move to Success, and only 1 that had problems beyond what we could help, and so he had to move out. But he was going to go to a full recovery facility, a place where he could, get some help for his problem. So, we try to keep up with him and find out how he's progressing.
One thing I want to interject right here. You watch some of the old movies and some of the old TV shows. These are not bums or hobos, like we used to call them. Remember those old terms, bums and hobos? These are everyday people.
They are everyday
some of them college
people.
degrees.
Oh, yeah.
I know that last time I was on, I've told you we've had one of our homeless men is now a U.S. Marshal. He just fell on some hard times. We've had
How do you do that? That's
a
pretty
war
good.
hero with a pregnant wife and had legal battles, and we helped them get their full benefits. We have George Wolford, who helps our vets and reviews everything that they have, helps them get back on the list or whatever they have to do to get their benefits. We still help people get to places for their applications of HUD, get our women into facilities and get some help. Of course, go and get their food stamps. When an interview is being done, one of our major objectives is to see what they need as far as other assistance, so that they can progress. We still have our truck driver. He was homeless. He's been on the road. He got his license. Is it what do you call that license? That's
CDL?
Yeah,
CDL.
the CDL. Mm-hmm.
And he loves it. He sends us pictures all the time of all the places he's visiting.
From homeless to traveling.
From homeless to traveling and making good money.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference.
It does.
Not everybody is a bum. Not everybody is on drugs. Not everybody. Sometimes things happen. It's that, and it snowballs.
Yep.
You lose the one paycheck because you're sick. For an extended period of time, you lose that paycheck, you lose your house, you eventually lose your car. It can get you before you know what you're doing.
Circumstances happen.
Yes.
Well, COVID-19, we're expecting that. We're expecting a surge in homelessness, just from that alone, because there's too many people that's not getting to work.
Friday morning, I had the radio on, and CBS News Radio had reported an increase in mortgage delinquencies by almost 34% nationwide. 34%
Right.
in mortgage delinquencies.
And that's going to hurt. And heaven forbid you have a child and that child gets sick and you can't go to work.
Yeah, yeah.
Even after this, and you have to stay home with the child. You can lose everything so quickly. Now, our shelters are good here in Mountain Home, but we're limited, of course. We try and keep our shelters up. Right now, I know that our men's house, which we call Hope House, used to be, they called them the dam houses. When they were making the dam, that's how old those houses are.
Oh, my goodness.
And it used to be a
Wasn't
drug
that part
house.
of the CCC or the WMA or what was that? Remember that? Was that during
WPA?
WPA, yeah.
Probably. I'm too young to remember. but I mean, that house hasn't had a new roof. Needless to say, we need a new roof.
How many years?
And of course, we don't have money for that. So we are doing patch jobs right now, and this rain isn't helping us.
No, and there's more on the way according to that forecast we just had.
Way.
Wow.
So,
how many homeless do you think there are in Baxter County right now? If you had to,
we don't have an accurate count right now. Last year it was around 200, but this year has just blown everything. We don't know this year. We have folks come through Wesley Kitchen to eat a meal, on Thursdays at the Methodist Church. We have them coming to the Methodist Church for the Seventh-day Adventist meal on Mondays. And what's our average, Marilynn?
Around 50.
Around 50 at that time. Now, not all those folks are homeless, because you don't have to be homeless. But they are lower income and maybe struggling a little bit. And like I said, the stimulus check helped a lot of folks, gave them a little bit of relief. But everybody knows $1,200 doesn't go very far in our society nowadays. So, I mean, your temporary happiness there, but it's not going to make a big dent.
It's not going to make a big dent, but just sometimes that stress, that mental stress,
yes,
knowing, I finally get that one bill paid.
Yes.
Well, this family with the 3 children, I mean, they got evicted because they could not keep up their rent.
Because of COVID-19?
Partly, yeah.
She lost her job, and he is on disability.
Oh boy.
3 kids under the age of 10. Under the age of 8.
They're a little small.
Yeah, they're little kids. And
Bad
they're
situation.
happy to have a nice warm place to stay, though, and a place to cook some meals. And it's not the best, but it's not outside or in your car. Well, they don't have a car.
They don't even have a car.
Forget that.
Yeah.
They don't have a car.
Boy.
So,
Terrible.
But yes, folks, we have families with children out there. It's a sad situation. They're hoping to find something soon, but the income that they have right now will not support them getting into another place very soon. We expect to probably have them, for a while. And we're trying to assist her in finding a job. Of course, though, that shelter, our family shelter, Hope Haven, is a good ways out of town. And at the present time, there's no transportation from there. But luckily, this family does have a family in the area that is willing to go and pick them up and take them when they need things.
Wow.
And we'll cross the bridge when we come to it of her getting a job and having to have daily transportation.
Yeah.
But we'll figure something out.
Wow. With that, we need to take a break. 7:37. More with Hope for All right after this. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we have installed a convenient drive-through window for all your to-go and pickup orders. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and ask us about our daily specials for a low price to feed the whole family. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is, Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. 4-wheel suspension. Handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work. And deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
Get the only mower with suspension technology at Mower Warehouse in Mountain Home, where they accept mower trade-ins, have flexible financing options, and services all brands and models. That's Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because I don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
$7:40, we're back with Marilynn and Carolyn from Hope for All, and what do we need to discuss now?
Well, during the break, I was trying to think of things that we had not mentioned yet, and I know that I will say again, COVID-19. I'm blaming them, COVID-19, for everything. I'm sorry. They've just really messed us up. But we had, at the Christian Clinic, as well as the showers set up, we at one time had a haircut for our homeless, one time a month. And of course that kind of blew that one out of the water too, so all of us are getting a little shaggy. And but we will start that back up when Christian Clinic starts opening their doors again to the public. They're still seeing those that are very sick and need their appointments, but you, of course, are having to call, I believe, for appointments. And then Marilynn had made a good point that we feel like we've made a dent in the panhandling.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have asked people, please do not give money. Give them either a job or give them, and always give them our phone number and tell them to give us a call. And we do try and get everybody a job. And we have different people helping. Jennifer at Goodwill, Salvation Army is another Jennifer. So everyone is helping that they can, when they can and how they can.
One of the things that we would like for the public to help us with is if you're fixing to buy yourself a new lawnmower or weed eater, please donate your old one to Hope House. Even if it's something wrong with it, we've got someone that has volunteered that they will fix it up for us. We have men there we have one man that's trying to get his disability, but he's able to do work in short spurts. So if he can, if we could get some lawn equipment, we could get them some jobs. And these men actually want to be independent. They're not sitting around looking for a handout.
And it takes a while to get benefits started. You don't come into Hope Haven or Hope House, either one, and bang, you got a job, you got place to eat, you got food. No, it doesn't work that way. You got a place to sleep right now. You do have food. We will provide that food and stuff, and then we'll get you around to the different places that you need to go to get your benefits, to get a job. And it's a temporary housing is all that we are doing, to give somebody a little bit of a respite so that they can get back on their feet once again.
So how do you work the mental stress? Now let's go back. You had one that became a U.S. Marshal. Okay. They're lower than a gopher's basement.
That's right.
At one point.
That's right.
And you got to get them up ground level, you got to bring them up above ground level. So they've got a long way to go. How do you do it? How do you? I'm trying to word this. There's got to be a mental strain on those that I know I can do this if I just had the opportunity.
Right.
And this was a very motivated type person. It's just that everything had culminated at one time.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of mental illness. And a lot of our homeless have a problem. Christian Clinic, anything else that we can encourage them to go to get on medication. If we have to go to court, and they will let us talk with the lawyers, and they'll get on medication, and that helps a lot.
Do you see a lot of drug abuse?
Yeah, and and we do drug testing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing that we are not equipped for, and we will not allow that in the house, either house. Drug abuse or drinking, that's an immediate, I'm sorry, you're going to have to move on. It's us, and it's being sober and going to meetings and getting on medication, or you're going to have to try and go to another facility. And we've got those also now. We've got Care Ministries. We've got is it
John 3:16.
John 3:16.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other facilities that are more intense.
Yeah.
When you're living on the street, every day is a struggle, and the struggle is, where am I going to sleep tonight? Where am I going to get my next meal? And so this is so much on that person's mind that they really can't deal with going and trying to get a job.
Am I going to be safe?
Yeah, and then also too, to get a job you need to be clean. So I mean, they just have so many obstacles on the day-to-day that it overcomes their initiative to try to bring themselves up. And that's where Hope for All steps in. We give them the support they need to know that their day-to-day struggle can be overcome. And once we can get them off the street and in a stable situation, to give them time to stabilize themselves, to get a job, to save their money, to help them budget. And that's another thing. Let's see, there is a church that has just started a resource center, and they're giving classes right now.
It's Real Life.
Real Life,
I've
yes.
got to call into them because they wanted to come in and talk about that resource center.
Yes, and we are encouraging our homeless people to attend those classes. They've had classes on budgeting, and that's something else. It's when these people have went without for so long. Sometimes when they get a job and they start getting money, they kind of want to spend it in ways that isn't really productive. So they kind of have to have a guide there. Mm-hmm. We got to save this much to go towards you getting your own place. We got to save this much to help you get a vehicle. And so sometimes that's what we do, is we get them to focus on what the goal is. So we appreciate that River of Life is,
it's Real Life.
Real Life.
Yeah.
Real Life has
we're
started these
that
programs because that's going to be a big help to our organization. So, that's what we're about here in Mountain Home. I do appreciate Mountain Home and Baxter County so much because all the resources join together. And Center of Hope has been a big help to us. Sandra Anderson over there, we can call her at any given time. And
I'm not familiar. Center of Hope.
That is at the
Ozark
Lutheran
Center of Hope.
Over at the Lutheran
really?
Life Building. Yes, Center of Hope. It's been there for quite a number of years. Sandra Anderson started that. She got different churches and things to band together instead of people having to go from church to church to get help. They
bring them together, sure. Yeah.
Yes, they put some of their funds into Center of Hope, and it's you go there one place, and she helps you get. I think she helps with rent, utilities.
Those are with cutoff notices.
Yes, yes. They're on North Street.
Yeah.
Right across from the Lutheran Church.
She will give out personal need items. Food items, blankets.
Really?
Just
Yeah, she works with Needs of
we do.
Many. Needs of Many is an organization here in Mountain Home that collects fans during the summer and blankets during the winter, and we pass those through Center of Hope.
In conjunction with Needs of Many, right?
Yes.
Wow. So there's a lot of opportunities to help people. It's just trying to...
It's just coordinating it.
Yeah.
You know, finding out what organization has an asset that person needs. And so that's what we do at Hope Raw. We take our homeless people and show them the different resources in town and help them use those resources.
Wow. Coming up on 7:51, more with Hope for All right after this. Be right back.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
Hi.
It's almost 7:55. Closing out the show with Marilynn and Carolyn here from Hope for All. And final thoughts. We got About 5.5 minutes.
Oh, well, 5.5 minutes. My goodness.
Lots of time.
Yeah, that's lots of time. Well, I just want to say we do need monetary donations. You can mail those to HFA 605 West 6th Street here in Mountain Home. Yard and lawn equipment, if you're upgrading yourself or having a little yard sale if you want to, but instead of a yard sale, if you would donate it to the Hope House, we can come and pick that up. And that number is 833-467.
What was it, 467?
Yes.
Okay.
3425.
Give it to me one more time, make sure I got it right here.
Okay. That is the General Hope for All number. 833, it's toll free, 467-3425.
Okay, good, I've got it.
And the way that we've been receiving calls lately, or I've been receiving them, and then we have a intake coordinator that has the telephone with her and receiving calls. We're going to have to start putting a waiting list on our men's house because people, I've had one gentleman call me and say, well, just put me on the list next time there's an opening, you know. And I'm going, he said, I'll try and make it till then. You know, so they, people are desperate. And we don't, you know, it's tugs at your heart. We give, people in Mountain Home are extremely generous. I cannot say how generous they are. But
I've seen it firsthand, yeah.
Yes, and we're willing to help. And like I was talking to you during the commercials, we go by a lot of personal contacts too. If Marilynn knows somebody, I know somebody that might be able to help you with such and such a problem, she'll make that phone call and open the way. We've had some of our businesses that have been great about hiring folks. And I believe, Steve Lowe at
Epoxon, yes,
has hired a few of our folks.
He's a good guy.
We send them a lot around to the local restaurants, and they have hired them.
Good.
You know, it might be dishwashing, but it's income and it's a way to give back to society. You're not just taking. And our folks don't want to take all the time. Yeah. It does horrible things to your self-esteem to be on the
when
dole.
you hire somebody that's in this situation and they know it's either sink or swim, they're going to work. If the mental portion is stable, okay, I've got to do this, you know, I don't mind working 9, 10, 12 hours a day, you know, want to get back on my feet. Don't you think they try harder?
Yes. If they're very, very sincere about it. And you know, and we have had a few, we have one gentleman that really has been working at a fast food, and he's been doing it for over a year, hasn't he?
Yes.
And they're offering him a managerial
coming up
position.
the ladder, that's good. Yeah.
And I mean, thrilled to death he would take extra shifts just, you know, to support his partner and everything. And people are out there that want to work.
Final minute.
Marilynn, got anything on the final minute?
No, y'all just remember us if you have a donation that you could spare. We know times is hard for a lot of people right now. And then remember our yard and lawn equipment. If we can get a hold of some of that, we can keep these guys going until they get a stable job or their disability. So we appreciate all the help from everyone.
And mail donations, Hope for All, 605 West 6th Street in Mountain Home, 72653, correct?
Correct.
And so, about 30 more seconds, what do you think? I'm shocked at some of the stats and what y'all are doing. It's just...
Well, you know, it's a very fluid type of population.
Yep.
but we do feel like that we have helped, and we want to continue to help for as long as we can.
There you go. With that, we're going to say see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.